Welcome back to the channel. And today's guest, we bring you
Craig.
Craig. What's going on, Craig?
Hey, what's happening, man? How you doing?
Not much, man. So, got a couple questions for you today, and I just want to ask you, where you from?
Originally from Norfolk, Virginia. I moved up to Suitland, Maryland in my youth, and then back down to Norfolk, and now I'm here in Richmond.
What do you like about bikes, Craig? Like, what got you into the bike scene?
Just everything, man. It's a form of freedom. It's a form of expression. It's like flying on land. It's just everything. I mean, it's nothing, no one little thing. It's just everything about it. You know what I mean? Some people get it, some people don't, I guess.
Do you like biking in Richmond? Do you feel like it's safe, or would you?
Yeah, man, I love riding in Richmond, man. I've been riding in Richmond probably, I mean, I ain't been here that long, but I've been coming up here visiting my friends for well over 20 years. So, I mean, you know, riding in Richmond has always been awesome to me. I mean, as far as like feeling safe, I mean, of course, today, you know, there's like major distractions. Drivers ain't paying attention to shit. So it's always gonna be dangerous. Things have always been dangerous. It's probably a little more dangerous nowadays, but at the same time, I feel like if you are aware and you have the skill enough on a bike and bike handling skills and whatnot, you can kind of, you know, it gives you a little bit of security, just knowing that you know how to handle yourself in these streets and whatnot, man. But yeah, drivers are always going to be fucked up. I mean, there's, you know, no two ways about it. You driving a 3,000-pound death machine, you ain't paying attention, fucking eating fries and goddamn fucking with your radio stations instead of looking at the cat that's on the side of the road on pedaling a bike. But you know, it's gonna be whatever.
What do you think about BSB?
BSB is awesome, man. The whole concept and everything was awesome. It's like old school Richmond shit. I remember my homie told me, like one of the first rides that he went on, he was just like, yo, this is like Richmond shit. This ain't RVA shit. This is Richmond shit. And you know, that stuck with me, you know, the whole time and whatnot. I think of that every time we go ride and whatnot, man. It brings that spirit back from back in the days, from like, you know, the 90s and 2000s and whatnot. It brings that spirit back to the city, and I feel like a lot of kids get exposed to the beauty that is this city because of things like that.
Everyone learned how to ride a bike at a young age, and a lot of times we kind of get away from biking. You know, and something kind of brings us back to biking. So I just wanted to ask you, like, how long have you been riding, and have you been riding bikes ever since you learned how to ride?
Yeah, man, you hit it right on the head with that one, man. Like, I think everybody, you know, in their life, 99% of people learn how to ride a bike when they're a kid, and there's just a few of us keep going. I was one of the people who was fortunate to keep going.
God damn it, I like the way you do business.
All right, so Craig, yeah, so I know that you're big in the BMX scene. So how did that start?
Back then when I lived in Maryland, I used to see some of the homies, shout out my boy Phil Janelle, Danny Booker, all them cats, Carlos. They would be like riding around the neighborhood, and they had like sick ass bikes. And I just remember like, they made it look so good, like just going fast and bunny hopping shit and stuff like that. And I just wanted to get a piece of it. So I had a bike, ended up starting to race BMX or whatever when I was about 13. And yeah, just kind of just evolved from there.
So how long have you been in Richmond? I know you say you're originally from Norfolk, so like, how's that transition?
It's been good. I've been here probably, I guess since about maybe like 2017 or something like that. So yeah, it's been cool, man. Love this place, always loved it. Used to visit all the time. All the homies moved up here and stuff. Evan Vendetti, a bunch of dudes moved up here, so I used to come up here and visit since like early 2000s, and yeah. Finally made the move in 2017, I think it was, and yeah, loved it. The only thing I regret is not doing it sooner.
Like, what's the comparison? Like, how is it biking in Norfolk compared to biking in the city of Richmond? Is there like a cultural difference, or is it more riders, less riders? Like, what's it like?
I think it's more riders up here. Plus, it's a little bit more convenient to ride a bike here than it is in like Tidewater. The Tidewater area is kind of like divided in the 7 cities, so I mean, it can be done, don't get me wrong, but it's not set up to be done, or you know what I mean? The areas, everything is more spread out down there, so it makes it harder to kind of like, if you live in Norfolk, to like ride to Virginia Beach or ride to Portsmouth or whatever. You can do the shit, but it's just not as convenient as it is here in Richmond to just like, you know, ride through the fan and go somewhere or go down to the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot more convenient up here and a lot more people too.
You like any shout outs?
Oh yeah. Shout out to my man Eric over at Freewheeling Bikes in Virginia Beach. Go check him out. Shout out to Chad at Powers BMX, Steve and Nate over at Rash Air, Joel over Recycles, Joel and the boys over Recycles, and all the Billies. Y'all know who you are. Everybody on the BSB rides, and yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Thanks for letting me do this.